Caribbeans, let's stop pretending you built this house. You just moved in and started rearranging the furniture. You're on TikTok right now trying to tell foundational Black Americans who we are, while the man who put FBA on the digital map, Tariq Nasheed, is trending across every panel, every For You page, and every stitch. And you can't stand it. You can't stand that he can give one nod, one pat on the back to an FBA creator, and the whole algorithm shakes. You can't stand that his approval carries more weight in our culture than 1,000 comments from your We All Indians Now crew. You call him our leader because it's easier to hate a face than admit you're jealous of a foundation. He didn't make us. He reflected us. That's what burns you. Because you realize you can't destiny swap into our dirt. You can't archive hop into our lineage. See, foundational Black Americans are not a trend. We're the recorded descendants of U.S. chattel slavery, freedmen rolls, and the Black Native families that merged right here on this soil. Afro-Indigenous? Same bloodline, same land, still FBA lineage. American Indians with U.S. lineage? Distinct tribal nations, connected through history, treaties, and blood. Caribbeans? Your roots are powerful. Arawak, Taino, Maroon, but they are island roots. They do not grow from Mississippi clay or Virginia red soil. So when you step online calling yourselves American Indian and then attack FBAs for not doing the same, that's not solidarity. That's mimicry. And let's get historical for a second. Paper genocide erased entire families of Black Native Americans by rewriting them as colored or Negro. Their tribal names crossed out on government rolls, their lineage buried under bureaucracy. Then the 1980s hit and new birth certificates started printing without race. Erasure 2.0, the only way to survive that was through documentation. Census records, Freedmen's Bureau files, Dawes rolls, our receipts. Now it's 2024, and the federal government just updated race and ethnicity standards again. Black or African American and American Indian or Alaska Native stand side by side, distinct and equal. That clarity protects our claims, reparations, cultural IP, and civil rights enforcement. Lose the distinction, and you lose jurisdiction. That's why the FBA name matters. The Black holds the suffering and survival. The foundational holds the land and labor. You can't delete either without starting another round of erasure. So when Caribbean creators hop on panels saying, "We're Indians too," it's not an invitation, it's an infiltration. You want the sovereignty without the struggle, the treaties without the trail, the recognition without the receipts. And when we don't go along, you get mad because it exposes the cosplay. Let's be honest, you didn't care about American indigeneity until FBAs started tracing their freedmen and tribal lines and reclaiming their paperwork. You saw the shine, not the sacrifice. You watched us clean centuries of dust off our surnames and thought you could borrow the glow. But a hashtag isn't a heritage. While you're busy making think pieces about Tariq Nasheed, we're busy making genealogical maps, building legal frameworks, and aligning our lineage to federal standards. That's the difference. You're performing, we're preserving. And for those of you who think we need to unite under one Blackness, understand, unity without boundaries is just chaos with a drumbeat. You don't unify by stealing, you unify by respecting origin. So no, we're not all American Indians. Some of us are the foundational Black Americans whose ancestors were enslaved and native to this land. We don't have to rename ourselves to feel significant. The soil already knows our name. If that offends you, good. Offense is often just the sound of a truth you tried to hide from yourself.